So
what's going on YouTube?
Interviewing Troy.
So big shout out to Scott and Cam before we start.
Alright, so
Chapter 2, Battle of Britain. I'm just making a video. I'm just making a like a Q&A video because I haven't done a video today and I want to get one out for the fans. I'll phone you back after, okay?
Alright, first question then, who the fuck was that?
My mom.
Oh, sorry, your mom. Alright, so first off, let's explain to everyone where the new series come from, why it's called Battle of Britain, and how it come about.
The new series come from, first of all, me not being happy with how Body Power went. The way I built up to it, I think there was a lot more expected from it, and my response was to keep the series going and try and bring something better to the series, even though the outcome wasn't a massive thing. Obviously qualified for NABA, and the NABA British final is called NABA Britain, not NABA British. And then obviously you, Scott, came up with the idea, big shout out to Scott, for Battle of Britain. So I thought we'd carry on the series and I'd bring out some more content because I've enjoyed this series so far, Road to Body Power. It's been like, I haven't wanted to stop doing it. I've had people messaging me saying they don't want the series to end. I just thought I couldn't think of a better way but to carry it on and bring out a chapter 2 while I was still competing. So after this series will obviously be my bulk, depending on where I place. I've only got to place top 6 to qualify for the university in October. But then obviously the series will slightly change or I'll bring something different out.
Do you find yourself, do you feel under any more pressure, or do you feel that you owe something to people now that the following has grown so much and everyone's like following your journey?
In a sense, yeah, because I feel like the hard work and dedication and time put in, you deserve rewards from it, but even though that's not always the outcome, I think when you do put the hard work in, people expect results, even though that's not always the main objective.
So I think the fact you've jumped straight into the next series, aiming for the next challenge, probably shows more motivation to people than you actually just winning and just being happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. It's because I've enjoyed it so much. I've enjoyed inspiring and motivating people, and how much people have motivated me. It's inspired me to keep going. It's not just, even though Body Power was the last day of the episode, I felt like I didn't want it to end there. So everyone's motivated me to keep it going.
What do you think the reason is for the amount of followers, and not necessarily number of followers, just I'd say more the dedication of followers, like people really are invested in what you're doing and what everyone's doing? What do you think the reason is behind that?
I think because so many people can relate. I used to work full time, I used to live my day-to-day life doing stuff that normal people do, and now I do something that normal people do, but I enjoy what I do now. I train people and I wake up every day looking forward to my day, not dreading it every single day. And I think so many people can see that more achievable than a crazy ass lifestyle. And
then, all right, so you've got the NABA Britain in a week's time. No, sorry, this week.
Yeah.
So let's take you back to last year. What do you reckon the biggest improvements you've made over the last 12 months?
In terms of physique, or?
Yeah, physique, and then how you've gone about making those improvements. Did you set a plan in motion, or was it you've just literally been training?
I think from my physique in general, my main aim was my legs. So the plan we set forward was to train legs twice a week. I think that developed well, and my legs have improved probably massively. Also, my physique is quite balanced in terms of upper body, so it was just an overall mass I needed to put on rather than any specific area. So that's what I've done this year, and compared to the transformation from the PCA final to now, I think I've pretty much nailed it on the head as much as possible.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so this is your 4th show it's going to be, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
4 months?
Yeah.
5 months?
It's been a short, and then the last 3 especially been a short turnaround.
Yeah.
How have you got on with that, and have you been struggling at all?
As each show's gone on, it's got harder due to the more depleted and harder it's become in terms of training, lower energy levels, and just keeping the sanity with the diet, like day to day eating the same foods, the structure. I'm not moaning about the diet because, you know what I mean, it's one of them things that comes with it, but it's nice now and again, especially I've been doing this on my own in terms of prepping. I've had everyone there to support me in terms of all my friends and stuff, but when people are enjoying food and eating what they want, obviously I can't do that.
Cardio gang, where did that come from? Because that seems like it's just blown out of nowhere.
I literally started it as I was doing my cardio. I was bored as hell because nothing was keeping my concentration. So I started doing a Snapchat, Instagram story, and I started to get a few replies. I think a few people were starting to do cardio here and there. And then I think it came from the amount of cardio I was doing, because I was doing double sessions morning and night. People couldn't get to grips with how much I was doing and why I was doing so much. So when people were going to sleep, I was still doing cardio, and then before people got up in the morning, I was doing cardio again.
I was going to say, I think on you, when you watch your Snapchats, it looks like you literally always doing cardio.
Yeah, and I think that's what amazed people and motivated them to do more. They'd want to get up in the morning and snap me to show me they were doing their cardio. And I kind of just built it from there. I was socialising and networking with new people, different age groups, different abilities, long distance runners, bicyclists, older, younger, female, male, people walking their dogs, people pushing babies in their prams and stuff like that. And it's just brought people together. I think the whole Swench gang, I think as a whole, we were worried at the start that the gang would be a problem for us. And now I think the cardio aspect of it opens a massive target audience for all of us in terms of who we can apply to. Swench gang in general applies to everyone. Everyone says they want to be a part of it, but they already are. Do you know what I mean? It's a motivating movement. It's an innovation. But cardio gang, the wording of it, I think allows people to realise that they can be involved just by keeping fit and doing cardio.
Definitely. I think a lot of people from the outside looking in, because you obviously work in the gym and you're prepping and training, I think sometimes, I think anyway personally, that people think it's easy because you're in the gym, it's what you do and you live in that easy life. But obviously I personally know how many hours you actually work. And how would you advise, because I know a lot of people, we both PT, and I know we speak, a lot of people, they always say they haven't got the time to do stuff or they can't fit in for whatever reasons. And I think you're an example of there's always time, sort of thing. So how would you advise someone going about the day, not necessarily competing, but wanting to progress in the gym or whatever it may be, but not being able to have the time or thinking they haven't got the time?
I think first of all, you've got to prioritise. At the end of the day, I don't have kids, so if I did, I would have to prioritise my kids over certain things. I can understand people work full time and they're in certain situations where they can't get out of straight away and they can't do certain things, where I was in a situation where I was working full time but I didn't enjoy it. So the way I went about it was I needed to figure out a way of getting out of it and doing something I enjoy, because I used to wake up every day dreading of going to work and not enjoying it. And I just believe in, you can only do something for so long that you don't enjoy. You can't do it forever, do you know what I mean? So working around and making time, I think's all down to priorities. My priority is my show, so even though I have clients, I'll work around it. I have 24 hours in a day. I will utilise them 24 hours the best as possible. I'm still young and a lot of people say you need your sleep, and I agree with that, but I want to put the most effort into my 24 hours. Hard work goes a long way in my opinion.
So I think if you want to do something, there's always time to do it. I think people, it's obviously a lot of people are just conditioned to they work 8 hours a day and then that's all the time they've got to work, when the reality of it is you need, what, 6 hours sleep a day, and then, so that's 18 hours that you've got to pursue your dreams or pursue a career.
Exactly. And I think a lot of people, when they do work their 9 to 5, there is a lot more structure to their spare time they can use. I book my clients in every hour, so I know what hour of the day I have to do something. If I have a job to do or go somewhere, it'll be within that hour. I'll utilise that hour as widely as possible. Do you know what I mean? Who knows what can happen in life, so I think time is very valuable.
Do you think moving forward, say 5, 10 years, whatever it is PT something you're going to be doing like forever, or what are your aspirations as far as that?
I always want to improve in life, and I think in terms of business, I could only work 24 hours of the day, so that means whatever I charge in a session, I can only make 24 hours of that a day. And in terms of growth of a business, I need to think more logical and how to value my 24 hours more and make more money out of it in business terms. But PTing is something I love. I love motivating people. I love working with different people, different abilities, and finding how to motivate an individual, not just doing the same thing with the same person. The body training all fascinates me and it interests me, so I think anyone will agree, when you find something you love and do, you'll always be happy doing it. But I'm all about progression, so this is just the start for me. If I can find something I can do bigger and better, I'm always going to do it. Alright,
so as far as yourself individually and Swench Gang, it's pretty much been a year, maybe not even that, and since, you know, we've actually put the name to it and tried to progress with it. How have you found the last year as far as, you know, putting a brand together from scratch and making it actually become something physical, and where do you see it in the next few years?
I think putting the brand together, we did try before and it was forced. I think sometimes you have to let things happen naturally and let it take its own toll in terms of progression in a business. I think Swench Gang has progressed amazing just from generally doing what we do. I don't think we've gone and pretended to be something we're not. I think we've gone about, like I said earlier, people can relate to us, so that's why I think we've grown and so many people are starting to follow, because they feel like they can relate and follow something that's achievable in life.
And where do you see, or where do you envision it being in the next, let's say, 3 years? So not so much 5, but a bit shorter time.
3 years' time, I'd like to see us higher up in the industry, obviously. I always want us to progress, like I said before, and I'm a very motivated and hard-working person. I think together we can all push and motivate ourselves to keep going. In terms of the next steps, I don't know what we're going to be doing, but I think if we keep doing what we're doing, we seem to be growing and doing the right thing at the moment, so things are looking up and looking good.
And there's a lot of doors open, really, isn't there? Because we haven't locked it, even though it's the fitness bodybuilding thing, we're not locked down to that, as like you said, we all do different things.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so that was obviously all informative, and I think everyone will have liked to hear that. Now let's just do some random quick fire questions, which I haven't planned, so could be anything.
How long do we get to think about it?
Straight away.
I'll answer straight away.
Yeah, 5 seconds.
5 seconds, okay.
Alright. Favourite colour?
Red.
Oh shit, this. Who'd win in a fight, you or Theo?
Theo. I mean...
would you rather own your own gym, like top facility, or would you rather be top of the fitness industry personality?
Top of the fitness industry.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ooh, I was going to say pot noodles then. I really fancy pot noodles. You can't ask me that, bro. I'm dieting.
Pot noodles is terrible.
Really weird shit.
Terrible. What's your favourite film?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Dream car?
Bugatti.
Whose advice do you always listen to without questioning your mum?
Nah, I tend to go to you lot, to be fair. You're the first people I go to.
Yeah, to be fair, you get everyone's advice, don't you, and then process it that way. What else do you do to have fun aside from gym? Nothing gym or fitness related?
I'm boring as fuck.
It's true, you actually don't do
don't
anything.
have a life.
You know what's funny? I always find, we said it the other day when we finish early,
We're
and then
here
we still
later.
sit here. I think we finished like 3 o'clock, and we ended up sitting in the gym till 7. Would you rather have no phone or get no likes on your Instagram posts at all?
No likes. Just having a phone is so not boring. It's so boring.
But everything you post gets no likes.
We just do it for the likes.
What's your biggest like annoyance? What annoys you the most? One thing, can be anything.
People touching my shins.
What?
I hate people touching my shins,
Your
man. I always had
shins?
this phobia with my shins. Have you ever banged your shin?
Yeah.
I hate that, man.
When was the last time you read a book?
A while ago, it was 48 Laws of Power, 48 Powers of Law.
Yeah. You got any tattoos?
Yep.
Are they good tattoos?
Nope.
Everyone, next time you watch a video, look at his ankle to see the fucking art.
I've got a crown, a heart, a star, a dollar sign, a diamond, and then I've got a saying which says, "Wealth is of the heart and mind, not the pocket."
Oh, is that what it says?
Yep.
I don't even know.
And it was by Pharrell Williams, because I used to love him when I was younger.
Okay. Generic one. Superpowers one. Go.
Be able to stop time. You know, that's the best one.
That's decent. It's
Bernard's
not-
watch.
Yeah. Has anyone ever said you look like someone? Do you have any lookalikes?
Yeah, a lot. Goku
Goku. Oh yeah.
and Hey Arnold.
Yeah. Hey Arnold.
Yeah, someone said that.
What, the actual Arnold?
Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, that's a good shout. But you've got legs though.
Oh, is that Elvis?
Yeah. Okay. Morning or night person?
Morning.
What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Fuck no.
Ass. My ass.
No, yes.
What, something weird that you do? Something weird. Like a trait that is just fucking weird.
A trait. I've got a bit of OCD with touching things
Yeah.
and even numbers. I think that's quite a lot of people do that.
Yeah,
don't they?
I've heard that quite a bit. Who would you love to meet? One person in the world. Don't even have to be famous. Well, they're gonna be famous.
There's quite a few, to be fair. I like motivational speakers and like successful businessmen, just to pick their brains.
So, not The Rock.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. It'd be funny.
He's the richest actor in the world.
Yeah.
He earned 68.4 million last year. I watched that today.
That's sick.
But yeah, yeah. What would you say? What's your best feature?
My smile.
Yeah, you got a good smile. So. If you had to kill any of us 5 for, who would it be? You have to, otherwise everyone dies.
Jordan, because I feel like he'd come back to life.
Yeah, Jordan can't die.
Jordan.
Jordan's immortal.
I think he is.
Alright, sweet. Nice to meet you, Troy.
Thanks, Trevor.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Battle of Britain. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the episode.